Welcome, Virgo, to your general love read. This is for June 8th through the 14th. However, time is fluid, so whenever it comes to you and it resonates, that's when you are meant to see it. If it does resonate, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. We are going towards that new channel goal right now of 250 subscribers. We're almost there at the time that I am recording this. Big overall goal, of course, is 1,000, so I can do live reads for you. As well, if this does resonate, there is a link below for the extended. It is my Patreon membership program. You're welcome to go check it out. And I think that's it. There's also like decks that I use. There's a link to something that talks about all of my decks. So if you want to see what decks that I have, feel free to look at that. And donations are always welcome, as are any contributions. Liking, sharing, subscribing, telling your friends, coming and finding me on Facebook or Instagram. I love that. So I'm going to start out by pulling a card for the collective with my Mindset Unicorn cards. Then I'm going to pull some intention cards for what's the intention of this reading? Like, what energy are you putting out there that you are trying to get answers about? Then I'm going to lay out a foundation. Then I'm going to clarify each piece of that foundation. Then I'm going to dig deeper into the clarification so that you are really a little more crystal clear on what's going on with you and your person. I'll pull some messages from the universe, oracle card, and in the extended, I'm going to kind of do the same sort of thing, but I'm doing it from your person's point of view so that you can get an idea of what's going on with them in conjunction with you. So let's get started. Interesting. So this could be, for some of you, something that has been going on for a while. I'm also getting that some of you could be feeling like a lack of deep connection with this person. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, I do feel like there is a feeling that somebody is giving more than the other. You could be in separation from your person. All right, so let me grab my glasses here. For the collective, we get winter. If you've been trying to make the same thing work and time again it fails, perhaps you need to try something new. Now is the time to let your brilliance shine. The quote is, "Let us have winter, for it is the spring of genius." Okay, so you're trying to sort through things. You're trying to sort through emotions. You're trying to deal with this energy, figure out what you can do differently because things are not working. I do feel like you kind of leaped into this with that sort of, energy of it'll all just work out. Okay, with the Fool. You just determined that the universe would support you. However, if you look at the moon, there's a little deception there in your belief. I feel like your belief was that it would just work. There wouldn't have to be any sort of compromises. Okay, because here's compromise. So consider this if you think about Six of Cups, okay? Six of Cups is about the celebration, the coming together, the alignment. This compromise as a 6 is exactly the opposite. You are triggering each other, you are going against each other, you are arguing amongst each other, you are struggling because when you look at this person, you are so much alike and yet just enough different to make this a struggle. So you could be dealing with a karmic, you could be dealing with a twin flame, whatever it is that you believe about this relationship. Regardless, you have been triggered, you are going against each other. Because overall energy is the Tower. So whatever has happened has blown the lid off of this and created some major chaos for you to ensue. And the reason that I do believe that this could be either a soulmate or a twin flame, like a karmic, is because in the past we have the Lovers. And again, these Lovers, this card is a mirroring, okay? You're mirroring head to head. That's about really the third dimension here. The thoughts, beliefs, and emotions triggering each other. On the one side, you have the little bit of deception. On the other side, you have happiness. But it's working through all of that to get to the happiness. So this person comes in, you jump in like a fool because you feel the energy, right? Now you're in the middle of this Tower energy. But the current energy here is this Page of Pentacles. I do feel like it's not over. You are each taking stabs at trying to make a new beginning, but you can see that Ace of Pentacles is just kind of hanging out there, okay? So no one's taking it, no one's moving things forward, but no one's completely going away either. You also have in the future energy Justice. So I do feel like things will balance back out. Things will balance back out and come into a better alignment. This sword will go, you know, instead of upright, it'll point down and the pain will kind of disengage at that point. So let's clarify a little bit more about where this all is moving. Let's look at the Tower. Tell me about the Tower. Tell me about the Tower. Okay, so yeah, this came in. You were like, Lord, give me strength. Okay, Strength card, pause, Hanged Man. The Nine of Cups did come in, okay, upside down. I usually don't take reverse, but Spirit is guiding me to take this in reverse and telling me that this has made you wonder, is this really what I desired? Is this really what I wanted? Okay. Okay, Google, stop. Sorry, hope you don't have a Google that's going right now. I didn't realize that it was running. So I thought, boy, it's windy. I hear wind chimes. No. So you really are wondering, because of this Tower moment, because of this transformation that's taking place, is this really the person that I thought was my everything, that I jumped in like a fool to connect with? Tell me about the past with the Lovers. Yeah, I feel like this person, like, they kind of brought you this energy where you started Eight of Pentacles. I'm going to work on myself. I'm going to, you know, do things differently. I'm going to dig in deep and get really rooted with this person. I'm really going to stand for this relationship. It is, you know, everything I've wanted. However, Queen of Swords here, I feel like you really didn't follow through with any of that. Okay? What you did was you were like, I know what I want, and I'm going to get it. But you don't just get things. You have to work through things. And I feel like that's what the universe is trying to teach you, is that there are things that relationships, that's a lot, not going to take. Okay, those are only 2. I guess I will take it. That there are things that you are meant to be learning from every relationship. So with the Page of Pentacles here, we do get this Page of Pentacles. So they're clarifying that yes, there is a little bit of movement happening here. However, it feels like it's very uncomfortable. Okay, you're very uncomfortable as you are going through and creating. So we have the Page of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles. So you are trying to create that Ace of Pentacles, that new start, but you're going through this sort of pain with the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So you realize that you're going to have to build this foundation, okay? It feels like work. I know that people as a human race, as human beings, a lot of times we don't like to do the work, okay? Like my, you know, this guy that I know always says, we are very pretty, but we're not very smart. So we don't want to do the work, but you're starting to realize that there is work that's going to have to go into this, and that you're going to have to get over these judgments of each other. With this Two of Cups, you're going to have to quit blaming each other and being like, I give more than you give, or you give more than I give. You have to step it up to the next level in order for this to progress. Before it can progress, there are things that have to be done to get this justice. Okay, number 1, the Hermit. You guys have got to quit pulling away when things get tough. I know that that is what feels comfortable, okay, to pull away, try to work through it. And sometimes that is meant to be, okay? But what I feel like it's actually doing is you're guarding yourself, okay? You're actually guarding yourself from getting into this relationship and ignoring the knowledge that is coming to you about how to work side by side as a team and communicate with each other. I do feel like there are beliefs that someone is bound to from the past. This Eight of Swords could also be that someone is bound to, because it's coming with justice, I have to say it, because Spirit Guide is telling me that for someone, there is something that needs to end in order for this to start, that someone is bound to. So let's go ahead and clarify a little deeper. Tell me what caused this Nine of Cups. So yeah, I feel like someone felt like an option, okay? Seven of Cups. Someone felt like an option. Someone felt like that maybe this was more about the passion than the purpose. And with the Nine of Swords, guarded, this is my not in my bed. So this means that you stopped the intimacy, okay? Whoever it was stopped with the connection at that higher level and pulled back. But I feel like that was a necessary pullback, okay? That was part of this tower transformation. That person had to go through this, and you had to go through this. You know, roles can be reversed. in order to get to that 10 of Wands where things could align up a little bit better so that actions could be taken to work together. Tell me about Queen of Swords. Yeah, so Queen of Swords was not willing to budge. I feel like Page of Wands, someone did try to make action. Again, that action could have been more passion-y, like more lovey-dovey. And the Queen was like, I don't think so. I want to be seen for my whole self. And that pushed this other person into this Emperor energy where they were like, you don't want me? Well, I don't need you. I'm an emperor. Like I can get it anywhere, sort of an energy. This is the energy that you guys need to balance, okay? There's the Temperance. This is the energy of balancing out your cups and working together instead of, you need to be like the magnets that are when they're attracted to each other. And I feel like what you guys have been doing is you have been, okay, with the compromise, you're not compromising. You've been like the magnets when you try to put them together and they keep pushing apart because you've got them in the wrong direction. Okay, I feel like that's what's going on here with this Temperance, is that you have to learn that balance. So tell me more about this Page of Pentacles. Why is this so uncomfortable? That's too many. Part of it is because it is so new. Okay, Page of Cups. I feel like this advanced pretty rapidly, and I feel like it was the energy of the planets and the vibrations that everybody's going through that had moved it along so quickly. Again, if it started last winter, there was already that energy of pulling us forward towards this, and that it's kind of hard when you're trying to get to know someone and you're having that push-pull, okay? And then you have isolation and you have separation and you're trying to figure things out, and your heart is like, you're feeling that heart chakra. It's open, it's wide. You feel the pain and the pressure, and then you feel the openness and the expansion as you're changing and growing and finding your own like energetic allowances, okay? And that is uncomfortable. But Four of Wands here, you do see this as you're moving forward again as being, this is the person you want to be with. I mean, obviously you're in two different places. I mean, this could be like, you know, fairy tale FaceTime. Okay, so you are in different spaces and you're trying to connect. Energetically, you feel that connection. But for whoever this Queen is, this Queen of Pentacles is waiting. As you are growing in this energy of the Page of Pentacles, you are still realizing you have to wait. Tell me about Ace of Cups. So yeah, so I feel like you know you have to build a foundation. I've got the Fool in reverse. I don't usually do reverse. Spirit is guiding me to do this today with this card. That you are not going to just leap back into this thing in the same way that you did before. because you've matured the energy. You've learned a lot about what you feel about this communication skill set that you and your person have, about the way to love each other. You're coming in with a commitment that is of higher value, higher vibration, because of a lot of healing that's gone on. Three of Wands, you're still unsure if this person will have gone through the same awareness as you. I feel like that's why we're seeing this Two of Cups energy here. Because yeah, I feel like whoever is coming in as this Page of Swords energy, they tend to strike out and be emotionally bound, okay? They want everything to happen as quickly as possible because they have such deep emotions here. And the other person realizes that we have to take this slower, okay? We have to move into this with grace for each other. So tell me about the Eight of Swords. Yeah, so someone is still waiting for this person's tower to happen. Okay, so that they can unbind from whatever is holding them stuck in place. And they're doing their best. I feel like the person is doing their best to manifest this on both. I feel like both of you are trying to manifest this. This person wants to take the action. They do want to move forward. They are struggling through it. Yeah, they're trying to balance. They are guarded and uncomfortable about this. With the Seven of Pentacles, it's about what am I willing to not compromise on? What am I willing to have an awareness that I can step back from and give instead of receive on? Trying to balance out the synergy between the two of you for these cups to really bring everything into alignment so that you're healed, you're working together, the abundance is there, you're moving forward. Because they do, all right? They do see this Two of Cups. They do see this balance. But again, they want it to happen at a different speed. And we've got that Hermit energy. Yeah, someone is still working on healing their childhood wounds. Okay, that's what this Six of Pentacles is to me. You can see someone waiting while the other person is dealing with their inner child. Okay, they're dealing with their inner child. They've gone into hermit mode. When they do heal this inner child will be able to move forward, okay, with that equal duality, bringing the cup forward. So, Queen of Wands, you just have to wait, okay? You just have to wait. You have to sit and wait for this to all play out and come forward. Okay, so yeah, being manifested, being brought forward, working through it, it is happening. Don't feel like it's not. This person, whoever is the more passionate one, is learning to take actions, rather than just emotions, okay? To move this forward, to bring in this Page of Cups, this new start with love, gentler, you know, baby steps with it, because that will bring forth this Ace of Pentacles. That will bring forth this new beginning coming out of the dark and into the light and into the spring, out of the winter and into the spring and summer, okay? It's been in the dark. It will come forward into the light. So let's get an oracle card. And then in the extended, I'm going to dig deeper into what's going on with your person. So against the grain, this is a 4. This is healing, working through the healing waters. There's a pentacle here. So it definitely has to do with foundations and stability, all of the things that, you know, come to us in childhood. Your person is doing the work. You're doing the work. Okay. We have both of you at different spaces here. You are going through transformations with this Tower and the Tower, right? So this is about finding your way to the surface, okay, to the light, and being able to move yourselves forward. And without foolish beliefs, okay, where you think that it's all going to play out nice and happy and Brady Bunchy, where the lessons are very easy to learn. You know, Jan is acting out because she's jealous of Marcia. No, it's not all that simple. So I hope that this helps. I hope that it clarified some things. I'm going to move on and look at your person, and I hope to see you there. All right? Okay, bye.